Hey guys, welcome to the Lavender Project. I'm Tony Sauger, and today I'm going to be doing a creepypasta read. This is not really a popular creepypasta, but is one of the creepiest and awesomest creepypastas I've ever read. It has very good and accurate historical detail and references, even though that this may have never existed. I don't know exactly if you can prove it or not, but it's really up for you guys to decide. The creepypasta is called The Disappearance of Ashley, Kansas, and the only reason I'm reading it off of the creepypasta site, which you guys know I hate doing, is because it is very long. For long-ass creepypastas that I really don't want to read directly to you, I will be doing the new storytelling thing that I, that I prototyped, yes, there we go, on the TLP Archives Marble Hornets video. Now, if you guys like that video, you can go check it out and tell me what you guys think if you want me to do it more. I'll have to put some more updates on those videos. But yeah, that's what they'll be called, the TLP Archives. I will be doing a normal read on this, and you guys can freaking just watch me read it, I guess. Now, guys, listen closely to the details. This is really creepy, and, you know, it's just something that's really fucking cool. So, just follow me on this. It's called The Disappearance of Ashley, Kansas. One of my favorite creepypastas of all time. Also one of the longest that I've ever read. So, let's stay together and let's start with this frickin' read. Okay, so sometime during the night of August 16, 1952, in the small town of Ashley, Kansas, it ceased to exist. At 3:28 a.m. on August 17, 1952, a magnitude 7.9 earthquake was measured by the United States Geological Survey. The earthquake itself was felt throughout the state and most of the Midwest. The epicenter was determined to be directly under Ashley, Kansas. Ouch. When state law enforcement arrived at what should have been the outskirts of the farming community, they found a smoldering, burning fissure in the earth measuring 1,000 yards in length and approximately 500 yards in width. The depth of the fissure was never determined. After 12 days, the statewide and local search for the missing 679 residents of Ashley, Kansas was called off by the Ashley, Kansas state government at 9:15 p.m. on the night of August 29, 1952. So wait a minute. 679 residents. That is a very small town. That is indeed a farming community. But then again, I don't think Kansas exactly has a lot of people in it. So anyways, all 679 residents were assumed to be dead. Ouch. At 2:27 a.m. on August 30th, 1952, a magnitude 7.5 earthquake was measured by the United States Geological Survey. The epicenter was situated under what used to be the location of Ashley, Kansas. When law enforcement investigated at 5:32 a.m., they reported that the fissure in the earth had closed. That's creepy. The first thing that comes to my mind when I read that, besides some kind of maybe fourth dimensional fucking thing like a wormhole or something, would be UFOs. And I'm just saying UFOs. So anyways, aliens. Okay, guys. In the 8 days leading up to the disappearance of the town and its 679 residents, bizarre and unexplainable events were reported by dozens of residents in Ashley, Kansas, and law enforcement from the surrounding area. On the evening of August 8th, 1952, hold on, sorry, before I read this, I'm just going to clear up if you guys didn't hear that. These are the things that are leading up to what happened. So these are the things that people reported before the town just disappeared. Okay. I'll read that again. On the evening of August 8th, 1952, at 7:13 p.m., a resident by the name of Gabriel Jonathan reported a strange sight in the sky above Ashley. The town itself, having no official branch of law enforcement, called into the police station of the neighboring town of Hayes. Gabriel reported what appeared to be a small black opening in the sky. Within the next 15 minutes, the Hayes police station became overwhelmed with dozens of phone calls, all reporting the same phenomenon. The phenomenon was never reported to any neighboring communities. Okay. A decision was made to send a trooper to Ashley to investigate the matter the following morning. At 7:54 a.m. on the morning of August 9th, 1952, Hayes police officer Alan Mace radioed the Hayes police station. He reported that despite the following one-way road leading to Ashley, he became lost. According to his report, the road continued along its normal path, but somehow ended up back in Hayes, quote-unquote. Officer Mace went on to add that the road never curved or bent in any direction. At 9:15 a.m., 7 of the town's 10 police cars were sent to investigate the situation, and all members of the team came to the same conclusion. Okay, that's really weird. The only road leading into Ashley stopped leading into Ashley, but instead led back to Hayes. Phone calls continued to pour into the Hayes police station, all reporting that the black opening in the sky continued to grow in size. All callers were advised to remain inside and not to travel outside unless absolutely necessary. At 8:17 p.m., Miss Elaine Cantor reported her neighbors, Mr. and Mrs. Milton, and their 2 children, Jeffrey and Brooke, missing. According to Miss Cantor's phone call, the Miltons attempted to leave town in their family car earlier in the evening. They were never returned. Law enforcement officials from Hayes never reported the car or individuals coming up on the runway road. What the fuck? I guess they didn't call in the police station to know that they weren't supposed to leave. That sucks. Okay, that's kind of like a Bermuda Triangle moment. Anyways, guys, at 7:38 a.m. on the morning of August 10th, 1952, phone calls from Ashley into the Hayes police station reported that the town was in total darkness. The sun had never risen. And then they say we have frickin' pollution these days. At 10:15 a.m., the request of the Hayes law enforcement, a helicopter from Topeka, Kansas, flew over the region in which Ashley, Kansas stood. The town was never observed from the air. Okay, that's odd. At 12:43 p.m. on the afternoon of August 11th, 1952, Miss Phoebe Danowitzki called into the Hayes police station. She reported that her daughter Erica had begun to have conversations with her father, who died 3 years prior in a drunk driving accident. To add to her concern, Miss Danowitzki also reported that Erica was attempting to go outside to the dark to join them, quote unquote. Over the course of the next 12 hours, reported 329 phone calls were placed into the Hayes police station, all describing similar phenomenon to all the children of the town. Wow, that's a little weird. On the following morning of August 12th, 1952, so far this weird shit's been going on for 4 days now, the situation became dire. During the middle of the night, all 217 children of the town of Ashley, Kansas disappeared. Okay. If that's not a Slender reference, I don't know what is. A reported 421 phone calls were placed into the Hayes Police Department, unable to be of any useful assistance. The Hayes law enforcement instructed all callers to remain inside to avoid any and all attempts of finding the missing children. You know, they were probably just taken by a bunch of hypnos. I don't really know. At 5:19 p.m. on the evening of August 13th, 1952, the 5th day, Ashley elderly man Scott Luntz reported a growing distant fire to the south. According to his description, the fire seemed to turn the distant black into a bright red and orange that seemed to extend high into the sky. Throughout the rest of the day, calls continued in, stating that the fire, in addition to moving north, now seemed to come out of the black sky. No fire was ever witnessed by any of the neighboring communities or law enforcement officials. Oh, that's nice. The reports continued until 12:09 a.m. on the morning of August 14th, 1952. So basically right after midnight it just stopped. Listen to this, guys. The last phone call placed by a Mr. Benjamin Edicott reported that the fire in the sky had grown so intense that it began to appear as daytime over the town. The phone call ended abruptly. Now, this that I'm going to read right now is the actual words from that phone call. From the phone call placed by Benjamin Sherman Edicott. Benjamin. Just hold on, wait. Continued silence. Benjamin continued. Yeah, I see something. It's to the south, it looks like. End of phone call. The next phone call wouldn't be placed until the following evening. That's weird. The following is an entire transcript of the final phone call received by the Hayes Police Department out of the town of Ashley, Kansas. It was placed at 12:46 p.m. on the night of August 15th, 1952. In this recorded phone call, the officer on duty is Officer Peter Welsh. I swear I've heard that name before. Peter Welsh. Anyways, the caller has been identified as Miss April Foster. Here's the phone call. Officer Welsh. Hayes Police Department. Muffled static. Officer Welsh. Hello? Yes, hello. Ma'am, who am I speaking with? My name is April Foster. Please, sir, please help me. What is happening, ma'am? Last night they came back. I'm going to need you to... Last night they came back. So now she's crying hysterically right now. Ma'am, I'm going to need you to calm down and speak clearly. What happened? Who came back? Now she's crying. Everyone. Everyone? They all came in fire. What do you mean, everyone? I saw my son last night. He was walking. He was walking down the street. He was burned. Jesus Christ, he was burned. Ma'am, he died last year. I raised him since he was a baby. It was just me and him. I told him to watch for cars when he rode his bike, but he never wanted to listen. Ouch. Ma'am, what are you saying isn't making any sense. You said everyone came back. Are you fucking listening to me? Everyone. Everyone came back. Everyone who died or went missing, they're back. And they're looking for us. So now she's crying again. He said, Mommy, I'm okay now. See, I can walk again. Where are you, Mommy? I want to see you. She's still crying. Ma'am, where are you now? Are you safe? This guy must think she's crazy right now. I'm hiding just like everyone else. We saw them coming through the fields, and some people opened their doors for them. God, the screaming. I don't know what happened to them, but their houses caught fire and they caved in. I have my curtains drawn. I'm hiding in the closet right now, and... Ma'am, is everything alright? Are you okay? So right now it's just still silent. Ma'am? Then he hears the glass breaking, and she says, oh my God. Ma'am? Something just came in. She's crying again. Ma'am, stay as quiet as you can. Don't make a sound. And here's a muffled voice that says, Mommy, Mommy. She's still crying. Then she said, he came inside. Officer Wells said, stay absolutely still. Don't leave. Now it's the sound of muffled footsteps. And a muffled, Mommy, Mommy, where are you hiding? That's really creepy, actually. So Officer Wells then says, stay quiet. Then he hears the sound of heavy footsteps and laughter. Still, he hears the muffled sound of, I found you, Mommy. Indiscernible screaming and noise. So now she's screaming as fucking loud as possible. Ma'am? Ma'am? End the phone call. The following morning at 6:55 a.m., the law enforcement officials of the Hayes Police Department arrived at the location of Ashley, Kansas. A smoldering, burning fissure in the earth was all that remained. And that's the end of the creepypasta. Holy shit, that's an awesome creepypasta. It is very creepy. I guess, God. So you guys, I really just don't know what I read. That's a big brain fuck to me. Very cool, very cool. A lot of detail, and it's pretty accurate with something that sounds to be legit. So you guys, tell me what you guys think. Tell me if you know anything about this. If you guys can search up anything that relates to this town actually existing and these things happening, go ahead and link it on my Facebook or leave a comment down here in the boss bar, and yeah, we'll talk about it more maybe. And it's really creepy. So I wanted to share this creepypasta with you because it is a really awesome one, and I hope I read it to you guys pretty well. I know I'm not the best reader, and I know sometimes I stutter because I tend to read fast because I'm a fast reader. I can read really well. I've always been good in like reading and writing and stuff. But yeah, so it's fun to read stuff, but I don't really like reading creepypastas. I like remembering stuff and telling you guys one-on-one. But anyways, tell me what you guys think about this, and thanks for watching. Once again, thanks for the 2,000 subscribers that we got today, and you guys just keep on subbing and loving us and supporting us, or keep on hating us and skepticizing. I really don't care. That's your prerogative, and we love it more or less. So, guys, stay sexy, as Martin would say, and keep out for our new videos. Like and subscribe to become TLB Boss today, and I will see you guys later. If you guys live near Kansas, I don't suggest you go wherever the fuck that was. Okay, guys, stay safe. See you later. Bye.